Hello and welcome back. John Crotts with King Law and board certified specialist in elder law. Going to do a quick video for you today on what is long-term care insurance. Many of my clients ask me, what is long-term care insurance? Is that something that I need? Why should I be interested in that? I tell people that long-term care insurance is one of the three ways that you could potentially pay for long-term care one day should you need it. Uh, Privately out of pocket is the first way. Second way is long-term care insurance. And the third way is Medicaid. And we talked a little bit about Medicaid last time. So today I want to talk about long-term care insurance. Uh, there's a variety of different types of coverage that's available, and it can cover nursing home care, assisted living, in-home health care, or adult daycare, depending on the type of long-term care insurance policy that you get. So you want to be very careful. You want to be very picky because there's a variety of products out there. One of the first things you want to look out for is the benefit amount. The policy should specify a daily or a monthly payout limit. Um, the most common terminology you hear or that you want to look for is something called a daily dollar maximum. How much is that policy willing to pay per day? And evaluate that against what the expected daily rate is at any type of facility that you're considering. And facilities run a variety of costs depending on the level of care. Um, an assisted living facility could cost between $3,000 to $6,000. Could be more, could be less, depending on where you're at. Um, and then, of course, a full skilled nursing home could cost 8,000 to 10,000 or more, just depending on where you are. Uh, so benefit amount, very important. The daily dollar maximum, very important. The benefit period is another important aspect that you want to consider. What what is going to be the period of time that that coverage will last for? A number of years. For example, it could be 3 to 5 years, or in some cases, you may even run into a lifetime policy. Uh, the longer the period of time of coverage, the more expensive the policy. Just like the higher the daily dollar maximum, the more expensive the policy. Uh, so the terms are going to can differ depending on how much you're willing to pay for the long-term care insurance policy. Another thing you got to look at is the elimination period. That's the waiting period before the benefits actually begin. That's not uncommon to see a 30 or a 60 or even a 90-day waiting period before you can actually start getting coverage under that policy. Uh, Consider what kind of triggers for coverage might be required before the policy will pay. Uh, Most policies typically require the insured to need help with at least two or more activities of daily living or have some type of cognitive impairment. Activities of daily living could be things such as, going to the restroom, ambulating, driving, things of that nature. Uh, Inflation protection would be a great thing to have in a policy, um, so that each year, if the costs of the facility go up, you've got some inflation protection to help to go along with that to pay for those expenses. Uh, Premium costs and insurance, um, they can be expensive, and the rates may rise over time. So you want to evaluate whether or not that policy will adjust in cost over time, or if there's some type of lock-in provision. Some policies have guaranteed renewability, so that the insurance company can't discriminate against you if your health declines over the years. You want to make sure that there is a guaranteed renewability provision in the policy. Uh, and some also have partnership programs uh, where certain states can offer policies that allow for Medicaid asset protection as part of that. So, other considerations when you're shopping for the long-term care insurance: look at the financial stability of the insurer. You want to be very careful in selecting a good quality insurance provider and make sure that you're getting a good product and a company that's going to stand by the policy. Um, make sure they've got strong ratings in the industry. You want a policy that's got some flexibility. Look for customizable options that are going to be favorable to you. There are hybrid policies available that may combine long-term insurance with a life insurance product or an annuity. Be careful with those. Uh, you want to read the fine print for sure. Uh, some policies offer tax benefits where the premiums may be tax deductible under certain conditions. And if the if the coverage is just not affordable for you, then we can always look at other options as well. If self-funding is not possible, Medicaid planning or other short-term care insurance options may be available if long-term care insurance is not available. We work with a lot of good partners who provide this type of insurance, and would be happy to refer you to someone so that you can get a quote. But if you're interested in more information about long-term care insurance or other long-term care planning, please give us a call and visit us on kinglawoffices.com for more information. All right, thanks.